Hello, my darling wastelanders, and I am more to me for life, and this is my mini-me, Evie. Oh, hang on, according to the YouTubers, we need to do a sound check. Hold on.
Meow.
Well, that's not loud enough. Let me poke her just a little bit harder, folks.
Roar!
Okay, I think that's loud enough, and we are broadcasting, well, we are recording, from Georgia, where is a balmy... Oh, look at that. The thermometer topped out at... Oh my fucking god, it's hot outside! Okay, but you didn't come here for the weather report. You came here to see these settlements! Look at him, ain't he cool? Yes, he is. Look, he's checking out my butt again. I know he is. He always does. Okay, first my apologies for not making the last video a little bit earlier, but if you understood the pain it was to get this daggum build up, you might understand. And let me tell you exactly what I mean. Alright, if you remember from my Raider video, the monologue storyline video, at the very, very end there's a battle between me and some of the settlers here. Well, I needed a specific settler to do this video, because she was the character representing my sister, but as you'll notice, there's not a whole lot of people walking around my village, and I have got 18 folks that are supposed to be here. And I kept ringing this bell and ringing this bell, and they would never come. Yes, dinging it for like an hour. And every time I did...
The rage got real.
The rage was very real, because every time I did, the purveyor would come from the back area over there, somehow glitch through this building, and bring her Brahmin storming through there, knocking all my shit down. And they still wouldn't come. Let me show you where these motherfuckers are hiding. Excuse my my language here, but honestly, if you're looking for a rated G, you are on the wrong damn channel.
Her raging gets real.
This is where these guys are hiding. What the hell?
I swear there's more up there than the last time we looked.
Yeah. But the one that I need, she's right there. Hi, Lily. And all you folks. Anyway, in order for me to get that part of the video, I had to find them. It took me an hour of ringing that bell and waiting and ringing that bell and waiting, thinking maybe some of my settlers were dead and it was glitching and not showing up in my workshop mode. But no, they're all out there hiding on the part of the house where I chose not to cover because I couldn't build over there. It was just outside the range and it was messing up, so I just kind of clipped it off right there. You can't tell inside the building, so I was happy with it. But they were hiding there. And then whenever I was trying to call them, the Brahmin were knocking my shit down. So anyway, there's my vent. I will end it there. That's it. Alright, on to the walkthrough. Alright, here we have a little workstation. Looks like they're actually working on this radio. This is a fishing area. We even got a fishing pole back there. This is the part of the building that's off to the side of the house. Oh, in case you can't tell, we're at Green Top Nursery, which you should be able to tell because there's a big damn greenhouse in the middle of it.
Well, there's two settlements with a greenhouse in the middle of it.
But one has a bunch of robots, so it should still... And a road over the top of it. This one should really stand out differently, so it should be easy to tell where we're at. So this is the little building that you can't get rid of, so it's living quarters.
For the lovely ladies.
For the lovely ladies. The lovely ladies of Atom. Well, ladies of the fog. These are going to be the physical reincarnates of the fog. I guess you could say. They're the ones who would embody the fog whenever she decides to come back to life or whatever. Alright, whenever I was issued this challenge, which the challenge was to make a Children of Atom settlement where my sister got kidnapped, and the other challenge was to make a woman's cult. Well, after having got both of the challenges, the challenge finally started to make sense to me. It worked for the storyline that way. So
originally, she just wanted to make a cult for the Children of Adam, but then I gave her the idea for the Virgins of Adam.
Yeah, I was having a hard time, so I what-ifed Evie until she was half dead, and she finally came up with that one.
It's funny, I don't come up with the ideas until I'm half dead.
So, whenever I was issued one of the challenges didn't work by itself, not fully. When I was given the secondary challenge, it just seemed to work. So we combined the challenges, and this is what we've got.
What the heck is the point of that wall over there?
Which wall? This
That
wall? To keep the mosquitoes out?
Terrible.
No, it's just a little divider to try and divide up where they're sleeping from where they're eating. Just a little bit of extra, you know, textures and stuff. Alright, now the ladies of Adam. This is a woman's cult. There are men here. Sadly, I
They are
couldn't.
the monks.
They are the monks. I could not get rid of all the men. They just. Every time I would leave the settlement and come back because I have. Where's he going?
Where the heck are you going, Hagar?
Look at him. He's running like in slow-mo fastly. This place is so glitchy. I've had to use that daggum glitch like 5 or 6 times. Look over there. You can't even tell there's a roof on those buildings. That's how the FPS in this area is bad. Anyway, what was I talking about? Shit.
Distractions.
The what?
Distractions.
Of course I got distracted when we were talking about distractions. Alright, and then we've got the workshop. There are some lights up there you can't see, but at night it's very visible. But I wanted to show this during the day so you could actually see some of the detail. And here we have got...
Oh god, that strobe light.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the men. The men take care of the women. The women are the virgins that will be the reincarnate for the mothers of the fog. And therefore they don't need to, they obviously don't need to have relations with men, but they also don't need to kill or anything else that would require them to become sold in any way, so therefore the men handle that. That way they can devote themselves to study. And
Confession?
we've got confession, we've got prayer time, you know, just a little bit of private prayer, you know, private contemplation.
And then class.
And this is where they would learn more, you know. It's like a Bible class, only for Adam, where you sit here and contemplate everything that is division. Alright, and then we've got
everything that is radiated.
They contemplate the irradiated. Alright, and this is the main worship area. Alright, so that explains why the men are okay to be here. Whenever I would leave, this area is so glitched out, it would register that I had like 35 people here and no beds and no water, so it was a pain trying to get people sent here. So I finally just had to go with what I could go with. And that's what I came up with.
Over there?
It's being worked on. One of these days they will have telephone. I mean, it's a group of women. Of course they want a telephone. And look, there's a hubcap. It's all nice and shiny, and I can't see my reflection in it.
Oh my god, Mom, are you dead?
I could be. I could be a vampire. Who knows? Alright. Workshop area. Yeah. That stuff likes to fall through if you stick it on the wrong side of the table. Just so you know. Alright, we got some more living quarters here. And stuff that's fallen through the floor because Hancock couldn't stop himself from sitting in that particular couch while I was decorating and walking through the couch to go to the other couch because apparently that couch was not comfortable enough.
Tea.
Yes, tea kettle. Evie likes these. I don't know why. She
They're
just
pretty.
really... Okay, they're pretty! But she really likes them. And look at this. So you are special.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
very special.
Very, very special. Alright, we got the whole thing. Alright, then let's run upstairs. We have recorded this once already, then I found out my mic wasn't plugged in, so this is our secondary recording, and I found
we
out...
had to do a mic test to make sure that her mic wasn't broken.
Yeah, I was kind of upset. The whole recording, and there was no sound.
It was almost a full 30 minutes long, is how long that recording actually was.
So we're going to try and walk a little bit faster between the buildings this particular time and ramble just a little bit less, so maybe it won't be 30 minutes. Alright, we've got the sitting area. Bless you.
Where'd it go? As soon as you say that, I can't sneeze anymore.
Oh, good lord. Don't you just love the sneezes that get all up in your nose, make your eyes water, screw up your face, and then they just leave, and you're like, what the fuck?
That's what just happened to me.
Alright, and this is the private dining area. This is where the ladies would come in and they'd eat and they'd chill and they'd have a floating pie of whatever that is.
What the heck?
Yeah.
It's a marshmallow!
It's a marshmallow. It's very fluffy. That's the reason it's defying gravity right now. Alright, full kitchen with a dude in a robe waiting to place your order because otherwise he's bored. Alright, let's get back downstairs. Let's run. Close your eyes, folks, so you don't get sick. Run! Alright, we got the outside. During the rad storms, this is probably where they would do their worshipping.
Human bones. Oh my god.
Human bones. Alright, every woman's cult needs a woman's bathhouse.
Where they bathe in radiation, literally.
Alright, and because every deity has got multiple sides, every deity has a counterpart, male and female, and good and bad. So this would be the bad side of Adam. You either turn into something magnificent, and of course I'd look at the mosquito. You either turn into something more than yourself, or you die. And this is where they contemplate that as they bathe in the glow that is Adam. Or whatever.
They basically just bathe in radiation.
Yeah, I don't get these sickos. Anyway, obviously they never had science class. Alright, and this is our guard area. A little bit more sleeping area.
That's probably a sleeping area for the guys.
Yeah, there's the guard areas. I did go over there to the nucleus and steal some of their armor. They did not like it when I tried to take more of their armor. Apparently they don't like walking around naked. Why are you looking at me, dude? I'm not here. I'm walking away. Sorry. I was studying him just a little bit too closely. But anyway, every time I tried to take more of their armor than one piece, they would get pissy with me, so I just took the chest pieces and left. Alright, and this is the gardening area where they...
Gnome!
Yes, gnome. Love the gnomes. Love the fact that they came back. I do. I'm going to collect all of them. I'm going to be like Pokemon.
Gotta catch 'em all!
We do not own the copyright to that song. This is your disclaimer. Alright, and to get the floors in here, I used the concrete pillar and lowered them. And then we've got all this wonderfully...
Floating carrots!
Yes, we got floating carrots. For some reason, the veggies and stuff here like to float. See? Floating watermelon. Floating gourds. There's a carrot laying on the ground. How did... Anyway, that's probably because of a Brahmin.
Where did that Brahmin go, by the way? Earlier when we were recording, there was a Brahmin right in the middle of this place. Where'd it go?
He's probably on the roof somewhere. I can hear him. I know he's there. Alright, and... here is where we've got the guy that's not supposed to be here, because he's supposed to be in the other area that will be explained in a minute. Alright, this is the lab.
You see that sign, dude? You see that sign? It's women's only.
Women's only. Have you lost your, he's lost half of his hair. He might have lost that too. We won't go there. We won't ask any questions because apparently it's all okay for everybody not to ask what kind of sex you are. I won't get into that because this is not a political channel, but,
Don't.
there's only two. There's no in between. There's only two. Anyway, this is the, lab area. This is where the ladies would come over here and they would try to experiment with making the radiation stronger, how to get radiation into the bloodstream faster, and all that kind of crazy stupid shit.
It's like a drug to them.
Yes, it's like a drug. They enjoy it. And they don't understand what's really being done to them either. Alright, this is some more living quarters.
I think there's like 4 beds up there.
Yeah. Alright, and then over here we find the heart of the trouble in this particular settlement, the reason why Bad Nora, or the Psycho Mistress, goes a little crazy. This is the quarters for Lily, her supposed sister. And this is where she experiments on the people who become irradiated because she is a ghoul and she wants to figure out how to break being a ghoul but live forever. And here's your challenge, ladies and gentlemen. You shouldn't have done that. This particular challenge was issued by Eve, and she is totally a fangirl of whatever this is, I can't say. But if you can get it, either she will build or I will build any type of build of your choice. And if you want it to, it can fit into the storyline, or it can be done separately from the storyline. That's up to you.
I cannot guarantee if you ask me to build it, I cannot guarantee it will turn out like my mother's. Hers are amazing, mine look like crap.
But she will definitely try, and she will probably cuss like me. whenever I'm not around. This particular part right here, this computer terminal that it is hooked up to right now, is also part of the clue. You shouldn't have done that. Computer terminal, wires hooked up to the chair. There's your clue. You get nothing else from me. Okay, back to this particular storyline. Lily's claim is that she is Laura's sister. Not Laura, Nora's sister. Well, whenever she comes in here, she finds the Vault 111 trunk, which means there's some investigation going on, which means she has probably gotten this information falsely, which of course pisses off the Psycho Mistress, and Psycho Mistress goes and kills her and blows up cars and all kinds of crazy stupid stuff. Because that's what she does.
That's who she is.
That's who she is. That's what she does. Alright.
I just love how your generator's just like right there. As soon as you come downstairs, you see it just barely out the corner of your eye.
Yeah, there was a lot of tucking things in where they couldn't be seen in this particular build, because it just really did. Even though I wanted the electricity in a couple of places like the labs, I didn't really want electricity in the rest of it, because it just didn't seem like it fit into the Child of Adam feel. But since Lily is not actually a child of Adam, she is simply using this cult to further her own needs, she would probably have electricity. She would need electricity to run all of her equipment. Alright, and then back here we had the only area where outsiders are supposed to be able to get to. The liquor shop.
Or barn.
And this is another area where the Brahmin like to come through.
And knock everything down.
Yes, they like to
Oh,
knock
watch,
everything
you can
down.
hear them.
Alright, we've got some more people who protect the ladies. This one for some reason is unmanned. The person who runs this is probably stuck on that fucking roof back there. Alright, and then we've got an outside bathroom
There's the
with
other
the bucket. Look, someone's using it. You're supposed to shut the damn door. Not that that,
helps
yeah,
any.
not that that helps any. Make sure you wipe. The toilet paper's right there. Yeah, just thank you and flush. Appreciate it.
I don't think you can flush an outhouse.
Well, at the very least you can use the toilet paper I've provided. That's all it's good for anyway. Alright, and that is pretty much the build right there. This particular build was yet again a pain in the ass. Getting everything to fit over and inside of that house was a particularly big pain in the ass. If case you ever decide you want to try and build inside this house and you use concrete, you will have to sneak in order to get anything on the wall. Just so you know, that's my tip for you. I found this out the hard way, because otherwise everything inside your workshop mode appears in the ceiling because you're lowered. That's pretty much the only tip I have. Oh, and this one right here, you can fit stuff inside that. So, you know, when you back up, you can't really tell it's kind of hovering there. Looks pretty nifty. And there he goes again. He's running. Hi, Hancock. You sexy piece of a man, you. Well, pieces of a man. Anyway, if you like this video, like, subscribe, leave us some comments. I am looking for more build challenges. I've only got 3 left. And you say, like, 3? I don't want to give her another one. Yes, please give me another one. I need those build challenges so I can brainstorm on those while I'm working on the others.
And so she stays sane.
And so I stay sane. In case you haven't watched my Sunshine Tidings co-op, this is what I do while I'm at work, is I contemplate these things. Because my job is incredibly fucking boring. Anyway. Like, subscribe, leave comments, share on your social media. Follow me on Twitter at
More to me _for life.
come and join the conversation. There's a lot of folks on there. We have great odd conversations. Yeah.
I may be getting on there soon.
I don't know if that's a good idea. One time I got on there and they were talking about babies' underpants. I did not know this, but in Europe, apparently pants are underwear. I didn't know that whenever I first joined the conversation, but it was an interesting conversation nonetheless. Poor Davy was oblivious to the entire conversation. I would love to have seen his face whenever he woke up and read what everybody was discussing while he was asleep. This is what they do when I'm not on here. They talk about my underwear. Yeah. Okay. Alright, I am taking a week off from doing builds, only because I need to finish Far Harbor. I have not finished. I've only got 2 of the settlements, and I need to open up those settlements because I'm sure y'all want to see builds in those settlements. So I need to open mine up. I've been working on this instead of playing Far Harbor. But still, leave me the challenges. I will still get to them. And besides, I need time to figure out how to get them into the fit in the storyline. And there's a chance that your particular story may not fit by itself, but might work with someone else's idea. Hi, Hancock. See, the last video, he wasn't cheesing me like this. Look at him. Anyway. And would you like to sign off, Evie? Tiger.
Oh, crap. I forgot what I was gonna say.
You are gonna say bye. It's not that hard.
Bye, guys.
It's not that hard. Alright, y'all have a good morning, good night.
We'll
Good.
see you next time.
A good 5 o'clock somewhere. Like and subscribe, guys. See y'all next time.